Agriculture is a vital part of all cultures around the world. 40 to 50% of our nation's income is produced in agriculture. Agriculture is the major land use around our globe. Currently, 1.5 billion hectares are covered in crops. For those who do not know, a hectare is equivalent to 100 acres. There are many components to producing a substantial crop: production, consumer demand, climate control, pest management, fertilization, and the Farm Bill are just a few factors for success. For optimizing production, it helps meet the demand for food. Choosing a substantial seed is an important component to crop production. According to the United States Department of Agriculture, the heirloom crop varieties are not usually used for industrial crop production. Rather, they are used for their taste and nutrient value. The hybrid varieties are always sterile, so need to be bought year after year, unlike the heirloom varieties, which can be saved for future years. This forces producers to spend more money on seed stock, and it can be very costly. So seed selection is very important. With more people wanting organic food choices, it is important to grow organically. We want to know where our food is grown. Agriculture in most regions are sensitive to climate change. The biggest question is, how will the climate respond to more greenhouse gases? According to an article in Science magazine, author P.H. Abelson believes today's farmers has shown great flexibility in choosing where and what crops to plant. Today's seed varieties are drought resistant and temperature tolerant, giving farmers the upper hand. The use of pesticides should be used at minimal, if at all. Pesticides destroy various agricultural pests, which include weeds, insects, bacteria, and fungi. Unfortunately, industrial crop productions relies heavily on these methods. Pesticides can cause health problems in farm workers and the people that consume the food with pesticide residue on them. This is a prop that I chose, and it is an example of a pesticide that kills weeds. This is usually used in residential gardening. And this is an insecticide which kills bugs such as ants, fleas, things of that nature that can be used residentially. Some natural things we can do would be crop rotation, and it is used to reduce pest buildup, replacing oxygen back into the soil. Companion planting can be used to help prevent weeds and to encourage plant diversity. It also serves as a natural pest repellent, which is all good things for us and the environment. Commercial fertilizers are synthetically made for purposes of adding nutrients to soil for optimum plant growth. However, commercial fertilizers can actually impair the health of our soil. Alternatives to commercial fertilizers can include compost, animal manure, seaweed, and worm castings. These products can help boost soil health through the introduction of soil organisms and micronutrients. Evidence shows that the use of these fertilizers also increases the nutrient value of the plant as well. And a very important bill that the U.S. uses is the Farm Bill. It generally introduced through the Congress every 5 years. The Farm Bill is a comprehensive piece of legislation that guides and authorizes fundings for most general farm and food policies, including the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, otherwise known as SNAP. The Farm Bill is important for people living below the poverty line, such as seniors, children, and American Indians. The Farm Bill is important because SNAP, along with other food and nutrient programs, is authorized. SNAP is essential to meeting the goal of ending childhood hunger by 2015, and the Farm Bill is an opportunity to make needed improvements to SNAP that will help America reach the goal. Substantial crop production aims to support local communities while producing the most organic and fresh foods as possible to the consumer. Whether we are growing a crop for economical purposes or help to feed the less fortunate, it is essential for the U.S. to succeed. As diverse as local crop growth may seem to be, it is an essential in the economical growth.